JP, the history of this franchise is colorful, to say the least.
You know, perhaps it's no coincidence that colorful also describes the founding father of the Lightning, Phil Esposito. Yep. You know, from the original mysterious Japanese owner to a female goalie, an original stadium more suited to a livestock show, and oh, did I mention Angus Charles Drago Montague, the 12th Duke of Manchester, who offered to once save the franchise and wound up in jail for fraud. What a long, strange trip it has been to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Tampa Bay Lightning.
It all started December 6, 1990, when Phil Esposito and his group of mysterious Japanese owners are awarded an expansion team in Florida. There were Japanese mafia rumors, and Espo says about owner Takashi Okubo, "I never saw the man." But he sent a representative to the Bolts' first game at Expo Hall, usually reserved for livestock shows. Actor Alan Thicke, Espo's longtime buddy, emceed the proceedings. It was cheesy as his velvet tuxedo, but it was a striking debut. Chris Canto scored the franchise's first goal on a 4-goal night in a 7-3 Lightning win over the Blackhawks. The fan was reportedly kicked out for throwing his hat on the ice to celebrate Cantos' hat trick. Also that first season, Espo signed the first female player in NHL history. Goalie Manon Rayon played in an exhibition game. Espo swore it was no publicity stunt, but later said, quote, "I'd put skates on a horse if I thought it could stop pucks." Rayon saddled up against the Blues, allowing 2 goals on 7 shots. The next high point came in 1996. The Bolts set an NHL record for playoff attendance as 28,183 packed the Thunderdome, now Tropicana Field, for their first playoff series against the hated Flyers. The Bolts picked up their first 2 playoff wins, but lost the series in 6. The Lightning skated across the bay to the sparkling new Ice Palace the next season. October 1996, the Bolts beat the Rangers 5-3, but that started a horrific run of 5 straight losing seasons. In 1997, legendary coach Jacques Demers is brought in. In a classic press conference, Demers calls out his players.
But the cheating stops today. The phony part stops today. They pay our salary. He's fed up with it, and I'm, as a coach, telling you right now, that was my team that I saw on TV last night, and it pissed me off.
Oh, but it gets better. In May of '98, charismatic insurance salesman Art A.L. Williams buys the team from the Japanese group. The former South Georgia high school football coach lays down the law.
This team's going to adopt my personality. I am a tough, get up and get after it, take no prisoners kind of dude. Where people, dadgummit, know you're different. If you're going to play with this team, you're going to play at a higher level, or your family's going to be on the train back home. There's going to be a tombstone over your head that's going to say one or 2 things. Here lies a dud, or here lies a stud.
Of course, 10 months later, Art turned out to be a dud, and billionaire Bill Davidson stepped up to buy the team. He hinted it was really a real estate deal, but no matter. He brought stability, deep pockets that could withstand $10 million annual losses, and a professional organization. On January 6, 2001, John Tortorella was named the new coach, a consummate teacher and taskmaster. In March 2001, they acquired their first big money player, goalie Nick Hobby Poulin from Phoenix. A year later, GM Jay Feaster replaces Rick Dudley. Feaster trades for Ruslan Fedotenko and keeps the core players like Vinny Lecavalier from being traded. April 2003, the Bolts win their first division title and first playoff series, beating the Capitals. In 2004, a second straight division title, their first second-round win, sweeping the mighty Canadiens. And Saturday night, their first Game 7 win and Eastern Conference title, beating the Flyers 2-1.
Absolutely amazing where they've come in 14 years since Espo first put this deal together. He had no money, he had no arena, just a big dream, Gail. And tonight, that dream really comes to fruition. And, you know, Espo said He is so proud. You know, he's the radio broadcaster now, and a great one. You love listening to him at Dave, Michigan. But he's so proud to see his child has grown up into the Stanley Cup Finals.
This has to